Destination Discover is sponsored by Uncruise Adventures, the most awarded cruise line in Alaska, and USA Today Reader's Choice Best in Hawaii.
Welcome to Destination Discover. I'm Natalie Marmion, and we're here in the Prince William Sound in front of one of the many glaciers we're about to see on this journey. We're setting off with Uncruise Adventures. We're heading out into the heart of Alaska's wilderness. So much to look forward to. Let's see where this journey takes us. We're starting off with a front row seat to Alaska's majestic glaciers. Feel the raw power and beauty of these ice giants as we explore up close. Next, we venture into Alaska's diverse ecosystems, exploring wildlife in the water, on land, and in the air. Discover the magic behind these encounters as we go behind the scenes with our expert crew. And what's an Alaskan adventure without local flavors? We dive into Uncruise's farm-to-table dining experience. And for the thrill seekers, we have kayaking, hiking, even a polar plunge right off the ship. Buckle up for the adventure of a lifetime. Destination Discover will be right back. Before we embark, what exactly is Uncruise Adventures? Well, it's immersive, it's an experience, and it's personalized, and definitely different than a big ship. Right from the start, Uncruise sets itself apart by offering an all-inclusive adventure experience. This means every aspect of your journey is taken care of. From gourmet meals prepared with local ingredients and cozy cabins to a variety of excursions like kayaking through serene fjords and hiking on untouched trails.
Usually people get exhausted after an activity and they want to just go take a shower and lay down in their comfortable bed. So if we do what we can to make sure that their living spaces are very comfortable for them.
It's about a really good night's rest and then just having fun all day long. If you want to go on an all-day kayak, or you want to go snorkel for a few hours, even in Alaska, or you want to go maybe just stroll a beach or take a skiff ride or maybe hike the closest mountain, all that's included. Uncruise Adventures is summer camp for adults.
And regardless of your experience with outdoor activities, Uncruise caters to all adventure levels.
The flower part of the cow parsnip.
Come with me if you want to live.
Our expert guides are not just knowledgeable,
Round their tooth to help with toothaches.
they bring Alaska to life
I see two of them.
with insights and stories that truly enrich each excursion,
Just next to the grass. Here.
making every moment unforgettable.
The key is that people can't be told. They have to be shown.
So they're going up rivers that are really shallow and slow.
We have a lot of flexibility. That's the definition of freedom.
With relaxing amenities and thrilling activities included, you can dive into the beauty of Alaska without a worry. And we're off, setting course for our first adventure. As our ship cuts through these icy waters, we're about to get up close with some of Alaska's most incredible natural wonders. Get ready, because the glaciers we're about to see are truly a sight to behold. There's so much to see on an Uncruise adventure, especially this showstopper. Welcome to Mears Glacier. While most glaciers are receding, Mears is advancing. Here you can take a beautiful forest hike to get an up-close and personal view of this epic glacier. And this isn't the only glacier you'll tour on your Uncruise adventure. On this voyage alone, we've experienced 3 very different and very epic glaciers.
You can replicate how dense. Oh, we got some right there.
Keep an eye out for calving. That's pieces of the glacier breaking off and dropping right into the water.
There it goes.
For many people, witnessing a glacier can be a deeply personal experience.
All your senses are involved because you hear that rumble and then the just kind of different sound that it makes coming down. Then of course you're seeing it right in front of you. And then you have that beautiful cool air all around you.
First hike to the glacier, that was really special, even though it was cold and wet, and I don't know, that was a core memory for me. That was really cool. I'll remember this for the rest of my life.
Nothing compares to what we saw today. Another day at Mears Glacier was just like, it was magical. I said it before, it's just this awesome.
Exploring these icy giants offers adventure and discovery. As majestic as they are, these glaciers are also fragile, reminding us of the importance of conservation.
It's going to melt the ice right next to the bubble more, which is going to make the bubble bigger, which is going to make it visible. So that's what we're seeing right here.
Imagine what it used to be and how dramatic it's changing now too.
Alaska's wilderness is bursting with some of the most remarkable wildlife on Earth. Thanks to Uncruise, we have a front row seat. Every day, we encounter new wildlife right in their natural habitats, offering unique learning opportunities.
So we're out here on the bow of the Uncruise ship because there's been an orca sighting. We've seen 2 so far. It's very exciting. Everyone's come out, and then Christian has this device where he can drop it down into the water so we can hear them communicating.
It's called a hydrophone.
Nature isn't on our clock. And if we have an absolute set itinerary, we will not be successful as a company, because we have to be able to respond to, hey, you know what? It's low tide tomorrow at noon. Let's make sure we're in this area near a bear stream because we know the bears are going to be down low.
Where there's salmon, there's sure to be bears, and we're on the lookout for them here. We've seen 3 already, and there's one right behind me looking for fresh fish. Seeing bears in the wild is an awe-inspiring experience, and thanks to our expedition leaders, we safely observe these magnificent animals.
The big thing with bears is reading the bear. If we see a bear, we're all going to get together and get quiet. Can everyone play along? Yeah. All Uncruise guides have to go through this big bear training every year. We learn about the personalities of the bears, being able to read the bear's bubble, and also being able to read your guest's bubble, because that's important too.
We're going to get nice and close, and then we're going to try and look at it, because why not?
These are sea otters. Very distinct personalities. They'll dive down, but not that long.
They don't like to get their fur completely soaked because that's their insulating layer. Unlike seals and sea lions, they don't have that layer of blubber to keep them warm, but instead they have the most dense fur on the planet.
Such intimate wildlife encounters just aren't possible on larger cruise ships.
Many times, the big cruise ships, they don't have the power to change it. They have to be in this port at this time, and they will. We can go to Granite Bay and stay here all night if we want.
The whole idea is that we just work with Mother Nature.
Seeing nature in the raw.
That's the closest I've ever been to a bear in the wild over there. I don't think I was more than 10 or 15 feet away from a bear.
Bar none was my favorite part of this trip.
We've only touched the surface of what's out here, and these wildlife encounters don't happen by chance. After the break, we'll uncover the secrets behind these incredible sightings. Then we'll dive right into the delicious, locally sourced food that makes this journey truly unforgettable. Welcome back. Our exploration into the Alaskan wildlife continues, but witnessing these sights is no accident. It's all thanks to the meticulous planning of this Uncruise team.
Grab a coat, grab a rain jacket, and head on outside.
Let's discover how our Uncruise team delivers these unique experiences that go far beyond what you might find on a typical cruise. We're here on the bridge of the Safari Explorer with Captain Rob.
We have three things that we kind of always pivot for. One is weather. The second one is wildlife. If we see wildlife, well, that whole afternoon plan might be out the window because we've changed it. And the final one, honestly, is whimsy. Hey, let's go look around the corner. We haven't been there in a while. Sounds great. Let's do that. We had a plan, but we're going to have a good time.
And it's not just about where we go, it's how we get there. From paddleboarding and kayaking alongside glaciers, our expedition leaders play a pivotal role.
That's a great question. Salmon will always taste way better before they spawn.
So what you're seeing is the remnants of these glaciers that had retreated up the side of these mountains and carved out these U-shaped valleys.
The dedication of the crew ensures each guest's experience is both safe and spectacular.
Usually I make a joke of some sort, and that breaks the tension. Making someone at ease, the biggest thing is that they have to trust that I am at ease.
And while the wildlife and stunning landscapes are the stars, it's also the unseen efforts of our crew that truly enrich each moment.
Describe to us what you're wearing right now.
These are, they're called the beach grass or a bear grass. And then I have some glacial silt that is on my face.
Anyone want some genuine glacial silt?
You take a mountain and a glacier goes along it, and it takes a rock at the bottom of the glacier and rubs it against the side of the bedrock and crushes that rock into very, very fine powder. So I swipe some and put it on my face. In order for people to value a place and the place to have that value and therefore people to protect it, they have to enjoy it and understand it. And so my job is very much to create understanding and enjoyment. You might call that connection.
Alaska, it's always great every corner you go around. It's always something beautiful. It's always majestic.
Just as our crew guides us through these natural wonders, they also bring us the best local flavors right here on board. It's not just food.
Cocktail of the day is a Pimm's cup. Pimm's number 1. Lemon juice and simple syrup. Top it off with soda. A gentle stir to combine everything and give it a big fancy garnish.
It is a journey right through Alaska's culinary landscape, brought directly to our table. I'm here with Chef Brendan and pastry chef Amanda. And number one, you two have a big problem on hand. There are a lot of complaints because all of your dishes are too good and we're all eating too much. The presentation is beautiful and it tastes so good. Can you tell me a little bit about where you're sourcing your ingredients and how you come up with your menu, just all of it?
We try to get as much as possible in Alaska. Almost all the salmon
halibut, the crab. I pick up in Cordova here off the boat, which is really nice to actually pick it up straight from where it's being brought in from the fishing. We're mainly focused on the seafood up here in Alaska.
Can you tell us about a couple of dishes that you have out here? This one looks familiar. This was an amazing lunch.
Yeah, so this is the poke dish. I kind of do this in both in Alaska and Hawaii. This week we did tuna, then I have an edamame salad. I do a sweet potato radish salad, and then I do a fresh kimchi bok choy salad with it, and then the rice. So it's something a little different and fresh.
Everything is so fresh and so amazing. And what about this one, the salmon?
So it's a cedar plank baked salmon. This is a coho, and then I do a green apple mustard with it to complement it. And then it's like a twice baked potato and simple done veg.
For a dessert, so good, Amanda. I mean, you're just incredible. Can we talk about the three that you have out here right now?
So this is one of my signature dishes. I make it every crab night. So it's kind of my answer to a creme brulee. So it's creme brulee custard on the bottom, but instead of doing the torch sugar on top, I do a little salted caramel layer.
Oh. It's salty, it's just savory, it's so good.
Thank you. And then over here, this is my banana mousse cake. So we have banana cake, chocolate mousse, chocolate ganache, some salted caramel sauce, and then I make some fresh caramel corn to go on top.
She's good, right?
Do you have all of her desserts too? They're so good. They're all just so perfectly presented as if they're in your display, right? And not even real, but they're beautiful. They're works of art. It tastes so good on this Alaskan adventure. It's hard not to imagine and dream about what other journeys might taste like.
Alaska isn't the only place you can get the small ship Uncruise experience. If you want your adventure served with a side of sand, surf, and sunshine, Uncruise has you covered. In Hawaii, you'll experience snorkeling with sea turtles, exploring waterfalls, and cruising with dolphins as they race alongside the ship. In the Galapagos Islands, you'll have unmatched wildlife encounters, from an inside look at giant tortoise conservation efforts to paddleboarding with sea lions or even spotting rays or iguanas. Baja, Mexico offers you the best of sand and sea. Hike the canyons of Baja, relax alongside the ocean, or dive into the Sea of Cortez to spot more sea life than you can count in the world's aquarium. Uncruise tailors its experiences to highlight the best of each region, ensuring you leave with a richer understanding, a full heart, and perhaps a hunger for even more adventure. Scan the QR code on your screen to learn more about these Uncruise destinations. Whether it's the wildlife, the landscapes, or the water, each adventure is tailored to ensure you have an unforgettable experience. But the adventure isn't over yet. Stay tuned, because after the break, we head into the heart of Cordova, where Uncruise offers an exclusive chance to go on shore and experience the local culture. Welcome back to Destination Discover. Together on board the Safari Explorer, we have experienced the real Alaska. From the icy allure of glaciers to the warmth of gourmet dining, our journey with Uncruise Adventures brings us now to the rustic charm of Cordova, a hidden gem of Alaska. We've just gotten off the skiff here in Cordova Harbor. This is the busiest fishing fleet in Alaska, and any Copper River salmon that you're buying at your grocery store or your favorite restaurant likely came from this harbor.
Talking to one of the captains last week, he said they caught about 1.7 million fish.
That's John, one of our expedition guides, who grew up in a small Alaskan fishing town just like this one. As we wander through Cordova, each corner tells a story. The community here thrives amidst the remote wilderness, embracing both the challenges and beauty of isolation.
Quintessential small town vibes. This town fluctuates a lot. Summertime, the population's a lot higher than it is in the winter. It's also really isolated. So, we're out here kind of in the middle of nowhere.
The kids around here, teenagers, learn to fly before they drive. That doesn't surprise you?
No, not at all. That's like the easiest way in and out of this place. Yeah. If you want to go anywhere, flying's the way to do it.
So our guides have been telling us about all the hot spots here in Cordova, and we're told this Baja Taco, they have the best fish tacos in town, so let's go try it.
Oh my gosh, you weren't kidding.
Great food isn't the only thing to experience in this historic town. It's a great opportunity to understand the history and culture of Alaska. Each exhibit and artifact whispers secrets of Cordova's past, inviting you to step back in time and understand the roots that hold this community together.
Cordova has been one of those communities that welcomes people with open arms and just really wants people to love and enjoy the area.
Our adventures in Cordova showcase just a slice of what Uncruise offers beyond the typical tourist paths. It's about immersing yourself in the heart of each destination.
It's really cool whenever you have so many people that come in as strangers and then leave as family.
You may think that intimate glimpses of Alaskan culture and nature are the most immersive experience you can have. But wait until you see this next immersion, right into the icy waters of Prince William Sound.
We're heading out right now, getting ready for the climax to this adventure, the polar plunge. Wish me luck. I got this, she says, I got this. 3, 2, 1.
There's really no better ending to your Alaskan adventure than to emerge from these icy cold waters, grab a hot drink from the crew, and warm up in a hot tub with your new friends. All week long, we've paddled, we've hiked, we've explored, and all along the way, our expedition leaders have been there creating memories and taking photos.
Gonna have to go with the big lens.
So now our final night, we gather for a slideshow, capturing all these special moments we've had together.
For me, taking people to places that I know are rare on this planet is extremely fulfilling. Our measure of success is when they are walking down the ramp and they hit the dock and they see the crew, that they're either crying, they can't help but hug. And I know we've done our job when the emotional response is there when the guests get off the boat.
We've met friends that are lifelong friends now. Yeah, because you get a sense of almost like community or family.
To me, Uncruise is a unique experience in vacation travel. It's small, it's intimate, it's outstanding, and it's different.
It's just 24/7 adventure.
We treat each other as if we're family. And I think that that's the most special thing.
Thank you for joining us on what's been an unforgettable journey through Alaska with Uncruise Adventures. For now, scan the QR code and schedule your own adventure. And maybe we'll see you on the next Destination Discover.
Destination Discover is sponsored by Uncruise Adventures, the most awarded cruise line in Alaska, and USA Today Reader's Choice Best in Hawaii.